الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. أما بعد, we'll continue our class in going over the book الفتاوى الوادعية على الأسئلة النسائية, the answers of Sheikh Muqbil bin Hadi al-Wadi'i رحمه الله on questions from the women. ولازلنا في الفتاوى المتعلقة بالمرأة الحائض والحامل والنفساء. We're still in the chapter regarding verdicts connected to the matters of the women who are the menses, in regards to the women, in regards to their menses, pregnancy, and also bleeding after giving birth. تقول السائلة: ما حكم استعمال المرأة لحبوب منع الحمل؟ وقد مرت معنا عدة أسئلة متعلقة بهذا الموضوع. So the question is regarding taking pills to prevent pregnancy, and we already mentioned or read the answers of Shaykh rahimahullah on many questions similar to that. In general, we say barakallahu fikum, as we mentioned many times before, that the people of knowledge, they say using medication to prevent pregnancy is permissible for short periods of time, or for example an illness or anything of that sort, for a necessity. So short period of time, meaning for a year or two, if a woman had a child before and she wants to use those medications to prevent pregnancies because she's unable, it's very difficult for her, or it's a huge burden for her, or if there's something going on temporarily for the woman to use pregnancy medication or pregnancy preventing medication. If there's something going on in their lives and there is a necessity for them to delay having children, for the husband and wife to delay having children, then the use of them is permissible, with the condition that the people of knowledge say that it does not affect her health, it does not negatively affect her health, and also it must be an agreement between the husband and the wife. So, and the evidence of that is, of course, al-azl. What some of the companions, may Allah be pleased with them, used to do at the time of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that they used to, when they are having a relationship with their wives, that they used to ejaculate outside as to prevent pregnancies. And the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he gave them permission. Whereas using medication to prevent pregnancy, permanently, that is not allowed. This is impermissible, and also especially if it is for the reason of without a necessity, and if it is for the reason of the financial situation, that also is not allowed, because the provision is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the provider, and one should not think that He is the one who provides for His children, and therefore He is going to prevent pregnancies because of the cost, because of buying them food and clothes, and other than that, from what the children need. That is not allowed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the provider, and one must put his trust and dependence upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, but the Shaykh mentioned that. However, one point that the Shaykh rahimahullah mentioned, he said ولا أن تكون الأم أم خمسة أو ستة أو سبعة أو عشرة. He said, if the mother was the mother of 5 or 6 or 7 or even 10 children, فإنها في سعادة إذا كانوا أبناء أبرارا وربتهم تربية إسلامية. And they will become, then she will be in happiness. Even if she has so many children, she will be happy if she raises them properly and teaches them their religion. قال إذا مرضت عجلوا بالعلاج. If she becomes ill, they go looking for medicine for her. وإن رأوها ضاجرة سلوها بما تسلى به. If they find her that she is in stressed, then they will look for things to remove that stress from her. فهي تعتبر سيدة في البيت. She is like a master in her house. وتعتبر أيضا مديرة في البيت. And she's also like a manager for the house. The women, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevated the women in their status and gave them a high status. قال أما ما عليه قال بخلاف ما عليه أعداء الإسلام, unlike that which the enemies of Islam are upon. يعني والكفار كثير منهم, many of the disbelievers are upon that. الذين إذا كبر أحدهم أبوه أو أمه ذهب بهما, إذا كبر أحدهم أو أحدهم أبوه أو أمه ذهب بهما إلى دار العجزة واستبدل بهما كلبا والعياذ بالله. نسأل الله السلامة والعافية. He said many of the disbelievers, if their parents reach an old age, they take them to senior homes because he doesn't want to deal with them anymore. He just takes them to senior homes, leaves them there, and perhaps he will bring a dog instead to take care of a dog. Seek refuge in Allah. نعم. ثم تقول السائلة: ما حكم المرأة التي تتعمد الإسقاط? What is the ruling of a woman who intentionally aborts her pregnancy? قال الشيخ رحمه الله: حرام عليها. The Shaykh رحمه الله, he said this is impermissible. إلا أن يقول لها الطبيب المسلم الأمين, unless a Muslim trustworthy Muslim doctor says to her: إنه إذا بقي في بطنها إلى أن يأتي زمن الوضع فربما يكون سببا لذهاب حياتها. So a trustworthy Muslim doctor tells her that if she was to continue with her pregnancy until giving birth, then this will cause her to die because of an illness or the likes. قال فلا بأس بذلك على أن من أهل العلم أيضا من يمنع ذلك لكن الذي يظهر ألا بأس به. He said some of the people of knowledge say that is impermissible. However, the stronger opinion and what we lean towards is that it is permissible in that case, meaning that keeping her pregnancy will cause her to die because of an illness. قال وأما أن تسقط حملها, as for her to abort her pregnancy and to have an abortion, إما لأنها مدرسة ولا تحب أن تحمل, أو لأنها طالبة ولا تحب أن تحمل, because she is, for example, a teacher or a student and she doesn't want to become pregnant, أو أنها تبغض زوجها ولا تحب أن تحمل له, or perhaps because she dislikes her husband and she doesn't want to become pregnant from him, أو غير ذلك من الأسباب, or other than this from the different reasons, أو أن أولادها قد كثروا, or that because of her she has many children. قال أف ثم أف ثم أف لدعوة تحديد النسل. Said woe and woe and woe to this call of limiting having children and what they say, what they call and what they say population control and all of that. نعم. قال رب العزة يقول وكأي من دابة لا تحمل رزقها الله يرزقكم وإياكم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the meaning of this ayah, and how many animals and how many moving things, they do not carry their own provision, rather Allah provides them and provides you. فالله هو الرزاق. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the provider. يقول سبحانه وما خلقت الجن والإنس إلا ليعبدون ما أريد منهم من رزق وما أريد أن يطعمون إن الله هو الرزاق ذو القوة المتين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the provider. He subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the meaning of this ayah, and I have not created jinn and mankind except to worship me. I do not need from them, I do not want from them any provision, nor to feed me. Indeed, Allah is the provider, the one who has might and strength. فتحديد النسل ألعوبة أتى بها أعداء الإسلام وهم ربما يعطون المرأة التي تنجب أولادا يعطونها مكافأة كما عند اليهود وغيرهم والله المستعان. So the Shaykh rahimahullah, he said that this call to limiting the number of children one has is actually a lie from some of the enemies of Islam, to limit the number of children that the Muslims have. And some of them perhaps they give gifts. They give gifts to the women who become pregnant from amongst them to encourage them to have more children. نعم. على كل حال لا ينبغي للمرأة أن تنظر إلى الأمور بهذه الطريقة، أي إلى أنها تخاف على رزقها أو على رزق أولادها أو غير ذلك. وقد ذكرنا في دروس ماضية وفي هذا الدرس أيضا ما يتعلق بهذه المسألة. We already mentioned regarding the matter of using medication to prevent pregnancies and the rulings in regards to that, and that it is impermissible for the women to do so out of fear of poverty and the likes. That is not permissible. نعم. والله تعالى أعلى وأعلم وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين.